The time is here again. It's time for Vlogmas. Welcome to my Vlogmas of 2022. You can expect a lot of crafting and my yarn business, a little few glimpses of that, a little bit private life like baking, attending Christmas markets. Benny has his own advent calendar, so he will make an appearance on a hopefully daily basis. And yeah, you will see me at work, at home, and private, at home, because I'm working from home. As a Catholic, Advent is for me a little bit different to Christmas. It's not the Christmas season for me, it's for me Advent season. And it's a time of preparation and waiting for Jesus Christ to come. And therefore you might here and there see some Catholic traditions, or I may talk about my faith. If you feel offended by that, I'm sorry, then that's not the right Vlogmas for you, and there are so many other ones out there you can check out. But here in my Vlogmas Advent, so Jesus will be mentioned because I'm celebrating Christmas for the birth of Jesus Christ. And yeah, that belongs together. Advent, Christmas, Jesus, that all belongs together. So for today, I have a little bit of pre-recorded footage for you because I always have a tiny little bit pre-Advent preparation. So for example, making the Advent wreath or filling the Advent calendars and so on. I like to do these things before Advent Sunday is here, so I can relax and enjoy the Advent season and the calm of the Advent season. I try every year to make at least the December not stressful or as stressful as it could be. So today is November 29th. You will see this on December 1st. And besides one present I have to assemble, all the presents are done or bought. So yeah. And I will wait to show you the Christmas presents I made because family and friends are watching. And I know if I say, oh please family, don't watch this video because I'm showing off your presents, some of them might not turn off this episode. So I will wait until the end when we are very close to Christmas to show these off. So okay, I'm wishing you a lovely Advent time and thank you that you will spend this with me together. I hope you have fun. Now you see me making an Advent wreath. I make this myself every year because it's fun to do this, and the more you make yourself regarding Advent or Christmas decoration and so on, the more you come into the Advent season spirit or Christmas mood. Because we grown-ups often struggle with the magical season so that we can feel it. You know, when we were a child it was so much easier, and we were excited and looking forward to Christmas so much more and in another way. But as an adult you can have a similar feeling, and I experience that when I make these things myself, especially because it reminds me of my mom, how she made the decoration herself every year for Easter and for Christmas. So it's tradition. I love tradition. I think for those of you who watch my podcast regularly, you know that I love traditions. And yeah, I learned making these wreaths in Austria. I saw my mom making these, but as a teenager, you know. But as a grown-up in Austria, I learned it from an old lady. Yeah, the Advent wreath is a German invention, so to say. A pastor, or pastor, as you say in English, I hope so, it's the right pronunciation, who worked in an orphanage, made the first Advent wreath on a cartwheel. So he had 24 candles on the first wreath. So he needed a bigger circumference. So he used a cartwheel. And he lit a candle every day with the children who were living there. And yeah, he was reading Bible stories with them. And they were very excited to see that Christmas comes closer and closer. It's a lovely tradition. And we also have these wreaths in the Catholic Church, but in liturgical colors. You know, the liturgical color is purple and rose for the third Sunday of Advent, and these wreaths have the candles in that color. But you know, all my decorations are in gold and green and red, and so I decided, okay, I don't go for the liturgical colors in my home, but I appreciate them in church. And I always loved to teach my students back then, when I was a teacher for religious education at a primary school, what these colors meant. And I let them guess which candle or for which Sunday the candle in the other color, rose instead of purple, was. And many adults think it's when Christmas is here. No, because fourth Sunday of Advent is not Christmas, it's the fourth Sunday of Advent. And the rose, or the other colored candle of the four, we light at the third Sunday of Advent, because it's half time, so to say. So Advent is half over and Christmas is here soon, and it's a little feast, so it's rose instead of purple. Yeah, I love Advent. Did I mention that already? Now I want to show you my advent calendars, my Yarny advent calendars. Although I tried, again, not to have too many advent calendars. You know, you get here and there one gifted, or you buy this fancy tea advent calendar that isn't too expensive, and I made Tommy an advent calendar and we have both one together. So I will only show you the 3 Yarny advent calendars. Therefore, I will use quickly my phone and show you how I have displayed them. Okay, that is a chocolate one we have received from my mother-in-law. Here is an advent calendar from Yolanda. Look at these cute stickers. And here is a card with a cute progress keeper. This is the advent calendar from Christina. I like that she has made balls, so I can knit directly from them. And they have no numbers, so it's always very, very exciting which to grab next. And here is a note too. And here we have the one from Tabitha. I put this into my sorting hat bag. That is the biggest bag I have, so I could display them. And we all said we will swap about 10 gram minis, but I think that is more than 10 gram. The generous Tabitha. And this is the advent calendar for Tommy and me, because we like to solve riddles. The advent calendar are right next to our house altar. That is good, because so I can connect 2 habits with each other: morning prayer and opening the advent calendars. It's always helpful if you want to stay, or if you want to keep a habit, to connect it with a habit that you already have. And no one has to force me to open my advent calendars daily. So I connect it with my morning prayer, so I really don't forget to do that. And as you see, I love icons.